Caution. Incoming human war vessel. The crimson warning lights bathed the bridge of the Stellar Harmony in an ominous glow as Captain Zara Okafor gripped the armrest of her command chair. The automated voice echoed through the corridors for the third time. Caution. Incoming human war vessel. All personnel to battle stations. Distance? She barked to her tactical officer. 12 million kilometers and closing, Captain. Vector suggests they'll intercept us in 47 minutes. Zara's jaw tightened. The irony wasn't lost on her, she was human too. Yet here she commanded a vessel filled with refugees from 17 different worlds, all fleeing the expansion of the Terran coalition. The war had fractured humanity itself, splitting those who embraced xenophobic isolationism from those who believed in interstellar cooperation. Lieutenant Commander Vesse, her Altarian second-in-command, approached with fluid grace despite the artificial gravity. His translucent skin shifted through worried hues of blue and violet. Captain, we have 237 civilians aboard. The children. I know, Zara interrupted, her voice steady despite the turmoil within. She'd seen what coalition forces did to alien sympathizers and their families. The term made her sick, as if caring about other sentient beings was somehow a betrayal of her own species. The communications officer, a young human named Marcus, looked up from his console. Captain, they're hailing us. On screen, the view screen flickered to life, revealing a stern-faced man in the gray uniform of the Coalition Navy. Admiral Kane, she recognized him from the wanted broadcasts. His cold eyes swept over the bridge, taking in the mixed crew with visible disdain. Captain Okafor. His voice dripped with mock courtesy. You're harboring enemies of humanity. Surrender now, and we might show mercy to the human members of your crew. These aren't enemies, Admiral. They're refugees, families, children, scientists who've contributed more to galactic civilization than your war machine ever will. Kane's expression hardened. Terrorists and alien collaborators. You have 5 minutes to prepare for boarding, or we'll take your ship by force. The transmission cut off, leaving the bridge in tense silence. Zara stood, her mind racing through possibilities. The Stellar Harmony was a science vessel, not a warship. Against a coalition destroyer, they had no chance in direct combat. Engineering, she called out. Status on the quantum displacement drive? Chief Engineer Torren's gravelly voice crackled through the comm. Still experimental, Captain. We've only tested it on unmanned probes. The power requirements alone could overload our fusion cores. What are our chances? 50-50 that we make the jump. 20% that we survive it intact. Zara closed her eyes for a moment, feeling the weight of every life aboard her ship. Behind her, she heard the quiet sob of a child, one of the young Centauri refugees who'd been playing in the observation deck when the alarms began. Captain, Vesse whispered, whatever you decide, we trust you. She opened her eyes, decision crystallizing. All hands, prepare for emergency quantum displacement. Secure all loose objects and brace for gravitational distortion. The next few minutes passed in a blur of preparation. The coalition vessel was now within weapons range, its targeting systems painting the Stellar Harmony with invisible beams. On the tactical display, Zara watched the enemy ship's weapon ports opening like hungry mouths. Drive charging, reported engineering. 30 seconds to activation. The coalition ship fired warning shots, plasma bolts streaking past the hull. The next volley wouldn't miss. Displacement field at 80%, Torren announced. 90, 95. Admiral Kane's voice boomed over the comm. Final warning, Okafor. Surrender now or jump, Zara commanded. Reality twisted around them as the quantum displacement drive engaged. The stars stretched into lines of light, space-time folding like origami. The hull groaned under impossible stresses as they slipped between dimensions. When normal space reasserted itself, they found themselves light years away, surrounded by the welcoming glow of the free world's territory. The refugee children pressed against the observation windows, watching twin suns rise over a world that promised them safety. Zara allowed herself a small smile. Today, at least, hope had outrun hatred among the stars.